The Mississippi coast is full of history, and sometimes we're reminded that history was not that long ago. Every other year, the alumni of Carver High gather in Moss Point for a reunion, allowing graduates of the historic school to stay in touch. This year, Moss Point Mayor Billy Knight was invited to be the guest speaker. Mayor Knight was not a Carver graduate, but served as the school's football coach for 8 years. Former students say his influence spanned farther than the field, leaving a mark on everyone.
So these people care about each other, and they keep that closeness and connection together by coming back home. It was just like a family reunion. It's an extension of your family.
During his speech, Mayor Knight thanked the community for his re-election and reminisced on his time at Carver High. He also outlined some of his plans for the future, primarily economic development.